What's up everybody, this is the Mockbuster back again with another video. As you can tell, I have been collecting a lot of Blu-rays of lately. I have these shelves stocked up, I have this shelf stocked up, and I don't really like stacking Blu-rays on top of each other. So as you can see on the bottom, it's also full with VHSs. And I'm probably going to keep my VHSs because the value is worthless, and I like the artwork. Like, let's say if I wanted to keep this Godfather on VHS, it comes with 2 VHSs because it's a long-ass movie. I really like the artwork. So I like how it's bigger than compared to a Blu-ray. I mean, not really, but it stands on its own. It doesn't have any advertising for VHS or doesn't have anything. It's just literally just an art style, an artwork. So that is why I'm here today, and I'm not giving away my VHSs, but I'm herding out. Or technically I'm decluttering my DVDs. Not all my DVDs, because some movies I really enjoy, and they come with special features that are not available on Blu-ray, which is, what's going on, Blu-ray? You've been a thing for like 16 years. Why aren't you giving us more special features? Oh, I have to buy the Ultimate Edition that's like freaking like 2-3 times the price? No! Just give me the special features. Anyways, to the point, the things I'm going to keep are this Chris Jericho this Chris Jericho box set. Comes with his best matches. I don't like Chris Jericho now, but my brother bought it, so it'd be rude of me to give it away. Next is Spider-Man 2.1. Now I do have Spider-Man 2.1 on Blu-ray, but it doesn't come with half of the special features featured on this DVD. So I'm going to keep it because the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films are the reason why I got into film in the first place. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'm a zoomer, you know, that's what I grew up on. Next is the Spider-Man 2 Normal Edition. You're like, don't you already have that? No, because this comes with even more special features, like a groundbreaking multi-angle look behind-the-scenes climactic pier sequence, art galleries, Activision's Spider-Man 2 Spinning the Game, which is one of my favorite games ever made. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to keep. And then Spider-Man 1 on DVD, again, comes with so many, look. So many, it's like a whole wall of just special features. Next is The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, again, because it comes with a second disc full of just special features. I do plan on getting the extended cuts on Blu-ray, but until they're lowered in price, maybe less than $100 or less than $80, then I'd get it. But until then, I'm gonna, you know, I bought it on digital, which is kind of shit, but 4K digital, so it's okay. Next is Fellowship of the Ring, one of my favorites. Again, comes with the whole thing. I also have this, which will be featured in my What's in the Box series, is the Ultimate Editions on DVD. So I also have these. So I don't know why I'm keeping that, but you never know. I just like these box sets. I don't know. Now, next is also this Nightmare on Elm Street. I really like the slipcover. I believe it comes with, yeah, it comes with 2 discs too. I'm planning on getting the Blu-ray Ultimate version with all the movies. I was kind of tempted on not getting it because I only like 2, maybe 3 movies at the max. But I'm planning on doing a ranking video this coming Halloween, so I want to have it in my collection. So, because I'm crazy like that. Next is the Friday the 13th part uncut, and then Friday the 13th part 2. I recently got the part 1 uncut on Blu-ray, part 2 on Blu-ray, and then I got the entire Ultimate Collection set on Blu-ray. So, but it doesn't come with as many special features, so I want to keep those in my collection. Only the movies I really enjoy, not like weird movies that I don't really care about. Because these newer movies, some of the new movies, most of the special features are already on YouTube, so I don't really know why I keep it. So one of the reasons why I'm getting rid of these DVDs is because I'm trying to make more space for Blu-rays. And second off, there's a lot of pawn shops that still take DVDs because a lot of the older generation like DVDs. So I'm planning on getting some store credit for those DVDs to invest more into Blu-rays. Invest. So the first one I am getting rid of is the Lethal Weapon Legacy. It's the first 3 movies, the only good Lethal Weapon movies. I haven't seen 4 because, I don't know, just something about seeing, you know, your action heroes getting old. Kind of bums me out. But yeah, it comes with... Oh, these are old. These are the clipper cases. See? Wow, clipper cases. Doesn't come with any special features, I don't believe. It does come with special features, but it's only a little bit. So you have Lethal Weapon 1, Lethal Weapon 2, and Lethal Weapon 3. So, you know, I grew up watching these movies with my father, and like, with your father, isn't there a bunch of sex and murder and all that stuff? Yeah. Why do you think I'm the person today? Next is the full screen edition of Superman Returns. I didn't mind this movie too much. To be fair, I haven't seen it since it came out, like, what, 16, 17 years ago? So, I mean, yeah, 2006. Saw this in theaters. I didn't mind it, but it stars Kevin Spacey. And, let's move on. Even though I actually really do like his performance of Lex Luthor, or his portrayal of Lex Luthor, I just don't. I find it weird having him in my collection. Next is the Spider-Man villains. It's like a little behind the scenes stuff on like the creation of those villains. The little blurb says, this all new exclusive featurette takes you behind the scenes to get up close and personal with the villains of Spider-Man 3. Ooh. And the people who brought them to life, and who should be executed, to be honest. The secrets of creating creating the ferociously cunning Venom. Yeah, that's an adjective. And the new Goblin, the high-flying terror on his Sky Stick. Sky Stick, really? You couldn't have... Anyways, it's a glorified snowboard that hovers, okay? All are revealed. Sam Raimi, Avi Arad, Kevin Feige. I didn't know Kevin Feige had to deal with this. Kevin Feige. Tobey Maguire, Topher Grace, James Franco, Thomas Harden Church joined the artist, designers, special features. Anyway, it's just a behind the scenes on the creating of the villains of Spider-Man. But I also added the Spider-Man 3 disc itself, so whoever picks that up can have Spider-Man 3 and the little documentary behind it. This is the weakest out of the trilogy. I did really like the Sandman and the culmination of the Hobgoblin, but I think the production quality really wanted Venom to be a part of this movie, and then Sam Raimi was like, I don't want to, it'd be too crowded. Like, do it or doing a remake, and like, fuck it, fine, I'll do it. And people were like, oh, we want a Spider-Man 4. I'm like, I can do without a Spider-Man 4, to be honest, because it caps really good at the end, you know. He found Peace of Mary Jane, as well as Harry Osborn, so it's okay. Next is Spider-Man 1. And you thought, hey, why would I be giving that away? It's because it's the widescreen version. I prefer full screen because my TV has a little bit of clouding on the top, so I'd rather not want to see that. So yeah, it's basically the same exact disc, but it's just widescreen. Next is The Lost World. I got this from HMV maybe like 10 years ago, and it's $10. I wonder what the original asking price is. But yeah, Lost World, sequel to Jurassic Park. Never seen this movie, but I heard it's a cult film. Next is upcoming review of mine, actually. The Halloween specials are Nightmare on Elm Street, the 2010 remake. Now, to be fair, I did not mind this as much as the Friday the 13th remake. That was a fuckload of shit, but this one, not too bad. They try to bring back the scary aspect of Freddy Krueger, because in the last couple sequels of the original storyline, it was getting a bit too, you know, silly with the whole now you're playing with power and stuff like that. But they're still good movies. But this one, it was just kind of like, I would say it was too soon, because it as Robert Englund said, this came out right after the Blu-ray Deluxe set came out, so everyone's watching the new movies all in new HD formats, and it looks like a newer film. So when people saw this and they're like, oh, what the hell is this? They just didn't really care for it. But Robert Englund doesn't want to reprise his role as Freddy Krueger. Maybe a little cameo here and there, but yeah, he's in his mid-70s, so I don't think he'd want to. Next is the quadrilogy, the Friday the 13th Nightmare on Elm Street 1 to 4. I got this to watch with my father, and it was pretty good. It's just I want to upgrade to the Blu-ray set, but the first 4 films are pretty good. I didn't quite like part 2 that much. broke a lot of the rules for a Nightmare movie, but you know what? It's okay. They're all my children now. Next, speaking of, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Now, yeah, it doesn't come with a special features disc, so that's why I'm okay with letting these go. Because the Blu-ray, and I don't really care for this movie that much, so I just wanted it to complete my collection, but I was a kid when I got this, so yeah. Part 2. Some say the gayest horror movie ever made, and not as an insult, literally. A lot of homoerotic overtones. Next is the Friday the 13th remake, the 2009 one. I did not like this movie. It's basically everything bad about the Friday the 13th movies all packed in one. There's a story you don't really care about, you know, a guy trying to save his sister, who the sister also kind of looks like Pamela Voorhees, and then this is weird. I like the aspect that Jason Voorhees has a lot of kills that are based on like, hey, he's been stuck in the woods for a long time, so you'd think he'd know a lot about like, honestly, it's basically like Home Alone. Yeah, Home Alone. So like he is a man of his land. He knows how to hunt and stuff. So that's what that's the only part I liked about the movie. But besides that, it's just a shitty movie, you know. Next is Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. Now this is the last movie out of the bunch. I got this at I think for $1 or something. This doesn't come with that many special features. I don't think it comes with any special features at all. So I'm okay with getting rid of this. It's only 720p, so. More things. Next is Yu-Gi-Oh! Best of Friends, Best of Duelists. It's volume 11. I don't really care for the anime. I just like the card game, so. Comes with two episodes, which is a ripoff. I believe this is like 15 bucks when it first came out. Why would I pay 15 bucks for 2 episodes? Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes with 4 episodes. Not bad. Special extra features are monster stats, a music video, and it comes with Spanish language. That's really like, that's not, you know, that's what I'm getting rid of it. If it came with a documentary of like the artist drawing each different individual panel, or like behind the scenes voice acting, then I'd keep it, but it's just episodes. Next is Metabots, Transport Metabee. My brother got this a long time ago, volume 1. It contains 5 episodes. Again, nothing really cool. No special features. It's just one of those, you know, early 2000s DVDs. Yeah, early 2000s DVDs that just, you know, oh, I want to watch my favorite episodes whenever I want to. So yeah, that's the whole point of this. And it's on 1 disc, so. Next is another anime, which is Zatch Bell. Didn't really care for Zatch Bell. You know, I like the trading card game. You know, it comes with 4 episodes. But nothing really stuck out to me with this. Doesn't even come with a little thing, so I'm happy to give it away. Next is the Dodge Ram Sam Elliott double feature, Gone to Texas and Blue River. My dad got this a long time ago. He's a really big fan of westerns. I'm trying to get into westerns more. It's but the stories are very slow. I like a few ones, like the Man with No Name trilogy. I like Rawhide, the TV show. I like one of the more of the newer. Let's see. I have a few. What's it called? There are a few westerns on a Blu-ray. I have the 4-pack of Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid, the Comancheros, Fistful of Dollars, and Horse Soldiers. I don't really like John Wayne because he's a racist, homophobic motherfucker. But besides that, it's okay. Then I got Tombstone, really good western movie, and then I got 310 to Yuma with Russell Crowe, and Christian Bale. So how can you go wrong? And it's like a holographic. So, all right. Next is the Resident Evil Degeneration, an original CG motion picture. Now I remember this was like really big when it first came out because it was actually, never mind. One of the movies, I think it was a Final Fantasy movie. I mean, anyways, a video game movie that's an anime, which is, I mean, not an anime, but a CG movie. I've never seen this before in my life. Again, I think my brother got it. Comes in a nice little slipcover. With almost non-stop action and plenty of crazy moments, Degeneration puts on a classic Resident Evil show. Nice. And it comes with the worst fucking Resident Evil game ever made, Resident Evil 5. Maybe 6 is the worst, or Umbrella Corps. One of those movies, but games. But it was the first game that I got on the PS3, and I was like, wow, this is a really bad game. Because it gives you hordes of zombies like it's Call of Duty, but they don't give you the ammo. So you're just fucking... I didn't want to get into it. Next is a classic. A classic. Martin Scorsese, The Godfather, Goodfellas, Baby Geniuses, baby. I liked this when I was a little kid. I was a little kid. You can't, don't blame me, okay? Next is another Metabots DVD set. Comes with 4 episodes, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 6, 7, 8, 9. So okay, and next is the Doobie Brothers, Rockin' Down the Highway. It's just a concert DVD. My dad got it. We got it at HMV. The reason why I'm the reason why I'm getting rid of this is because I prefer 70s and 80s Doobie Brothers. This takes place, I believe, in the late 90s. Yeah, 1996. They're all old, and I don't mind. I prefer the Michael McDonald era anyways, so... And then, if you guys know me, I'm a big MMA fan, and I had UFC 78, Michael Bisping versus Rashad Evans. Pretty boring fight, not gonna lie. Yeah, Frankie Edgar versus Carl Parisian, Spencer Fisher versus Houston Alexander, Ed Herman versus Thiago Silva. So, I mean, pretty good, but I mean, I'm going back on what I'm saying, but I have UFC Fight Pass. I don't really need this physically in my... If they had Blu-rays of this, I'd probably get it. But fight and stuff and live sports is not really worth having on a DVD or a Blu-ray, so I'll just keep us streaming it. Okay, next is the From Normandy to Berlin, Canada at War. It goes through, I believe, a little more than 2 months after the landings. Allied forces had liberated Paris. So it's just, I've always been into World War stuff, so yeah, I got this at like Zeller's when it first came out. So yeah, pretty fun stuff. War. And next is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah, DVD. Most of these movies I'm looking to upgrade on Blu-ray anyways, so I don't really care for them. Doesn't come with too many special features or any special features at all, to be honest. So yeah, Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Amazing movie. Next is Roadhouse. The guy, you know, the guy who plays guitar with his feet or with his hands, but like this, because he's blind. That guy's inspiring as fuck. You know what I mean? You can't really go wrong with Patrick Swayze. Rest in peace. Yeah, my dad got this, and yeah, it was like $4. So, enter your own risk. You know, Kung Fu, all that stuff, amazing. Next is Frank and Jesse, a Raw Blow and Bill Paxton Western movie. I don't think I've ever seen this movie ever in my life. Yeah, special features are scene access, Spanish and French subtitles. Is that really a special feature? You're a movie. Shouldn't you come with those things anyways? I don't know, maybe back then it didn't. I wonder how different language movies happen on VHS. Like, would you have to get a French... I mean, I guess you'd have to, right? There's no menu to change the scenes or anything. Yeah, crazy times. Next is 4 Western film collections. It is Yuma, the Gatling Gun. Is that? Never mind. Proud and Damned, and Sitting Bull. See, Chuck Connors, remember? Rawhide. Love Rawhide. Love me some Rawhide. Yeah, so yeah, more Westerns. It comes on one disc, but this is crazy. It's a 2-sided disc. So there's no art here. There's no art here. But I hate these kind of discs because how are you supposed to touch them? Like, I feel anxious touching them because each side is its own thing. Like, see, when I put it back, I have to, like, be very careful with it, so. Yeah. 2-sided DVDs. I didn't even know that until now. Next is The Phantom of the Opera on DVD. I was so hyped to see this movie, and I fell asleep watching it. Very slow, very, very, very slow, and I believe it's only like an hour and a half or an hour and 45, but 94 minutes, yeah. I was kind of disappointed, you know, a lot of people hyped this movie up. I guess for its time, it was really good, but I mean, in today's standards, one of the greatest horror thrillers of all time. I mean, I'm not going to offend anybody. I have to give it a rewatch, maybe on Blu-ray. I know there's a colorized version, but I don't really like colorized. But those old classic movies where like a quarter of the film is taken up just by like caption screens, like, you know, when someone says something like, and there's like a whole like they take like 10 seconds out of the movie just to show what they're saying. It's like, why wouldn't you just convey what is going on? You don't have to describe. I don't know, anyways, but I guess they wanted to keep it. Same with Nosferatu. I was kind of disappointed that, you know, I mean, I haven't seen the full movie. I saw the first maybe 20-30 minutes and I was bored out of my mind. So maybe my taste isn't as good as I thought it would be. Next is the last full Bruce Lee movie ever made, Enter the Dragon. Love this movie. You know, I want to upgrade these Bruce Lee movies on Blu-ray. But yeah, I love this movie. I've never seen all of his movies. I've only seen Enter the Dragon, and a great movie. So next is Point Break. My dad likes this movie. I upgraded it on Blu-ray, so I'm excited for that. I haven't seen this movie yet, so I can't wait. You know, Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves, you know, Robin Banks, surfing. I mean, what else? How can you hate on that? Next is the full screen version of The Dark Knight. It only comes with one disc anyways. I have it on Blu-ray. So, you know, as one should have it on Blu-ray. And it comes with so much more. This only comes with one disc. I have 3 discs. Oh, granted, one is a digital copy. But, yeah. Special features disc, full feature film disc, so yeah. You know, getting rid of this. Now, I was planning on getting the ultimate version where it comes with all the films, but I don't know if those special features are kind of worth it. So, yeah. Next is very nice. Borat, you know, Sacha Baron Cohen classic movie. The sequel I didn't like that much. It was too weird, but I guess, I don't know. But yeah, Borat, you know, great social commentary. I love how the people that he meets are real people. It's like Jackass, but with better comedy instead of just slapstick humor. Even though there is kind of slapstick humor and shock value humor, but still good stuff. Very nice. Next is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Don't really care for this movie too much. It's just a precursor to Deathly Hallows Part 2. Weird scene where like Ron dreams of like his girlfriend banging Harry, so, well, Hermione banging Harry, so didn't like that too much. Next is one of my favorites in the series, Half-Blood Prince. You know, maybe because a lot of movie was given to Severus Snape, and my dad looks like Severus Snape, so. Next is Supertramp live in Paris, 1979. Love me some Supertramp. The track list is School, Bloody Well Right, The Logical Song, Goodbye Stranger, Breakfast in America, Hide Your Shell, Asylum, Even in the Quietest Moments, Give a Little Bit of Your Love to Me, Dreamer, Rudy, Take a Long Way Home, Another Man's, a lot of songs. Fool's Overture, Two of Us, Crime of the Century, From Now On, bonus tracks featuring remixed audio and newly created vocals. Nice, nice, nice. But, oh, Jesus Christ. What? What? I opened to check out the DVD and I found this Best of Raw, 1993 to 1997. Okay. Maybe when I give this away, someone will be, hey. And then next is, let's see if it all comes, yeah. Best of Raw, the third disc, 2003 to 2008. This is when I started watching wrestling. So, good times, good times. The Ruthless Aggression era. Next is Raw, Best of 2009. I got this when it came out. I had the SmackDown version, but I don't know where it went. But it comes with all the discs. discs. Oh, I'm missing one disc. I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of it, so maybe I can put that disc in here, so you never know. They don't care. Alright, celebrating year of emotional stories, controversial moments. Some people say this is the worst year of Raw. One of the worst years in Raw. You know, with the whole celebrity guest general manager and stuff like that. Alright, next is the Trailer Parks, the movie. I didn't care too much for the movies. Like Countdown to Liquor Day and then Don't Legalize It. I don't really like those type of movies. I like when the story is set out through a season, you know. But, you know. Trailer Park Boys in HD, so I mean. Next is Yes, the Symphonic Live Special Features, Dreamtime Documentaries, bonus video of Don't Go. Comes with 2 discs, you know. Big fan of Yes. Without Yes, your favorite band probably wouldn't be around. Next is the Nirvana Nevermind DVD. It's just behind the scenes on making the actual album. I got it at HMV when it first came out. Don't really care for it that much anymore, so if I can get maybe 50 cents off Blu-ray, I'd happily trade it in. Next is another music DVD. It is Metallica Through the Never. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be a live footage movie, but it's not. It's like, I believe it had a couple concerts, like it had a song, and then it'd show like a intermission with like the guy who plays, I couldn't care less for what his name is, but the guy who plays as Green Goblin in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the worst Spider-Man movie ever made. Don't say Spider-Man 3, because Spider-Man 3 has some decent moments in it. This one is terrible. Not this, but the actor who plays Green Goblin. Fucking trash, dude. Next is the widescreen edition of Chamber of Secrets. I already have the Ultimate Edition on DVD, which comes with a shit ton more than this. But, you know, it comes with a nice little slipcover, so maybe fetch me a pretty penny. Even though they're Harry Potter movies, and Harry Potter movies don't really sell too well because of how common it is, except for these sets I have here. But I mean, I'm not trying to give that away. Next is World War II, The Lost Color Archives. I remember when this came out, I was super freaking hyped because I'm like, wow, World War II in color? Oh my god. So yeah, and then I realized I can just watch it on YouTube anyway, so. They come on Blu-ray with 4K enhancements, maybe. Next is Frank Zappa Live. Does humor belong in music? Amazing, amazing, amazing artist. Sad to see him pass, but he left a really big legacy. Comes, some would say the original Tenacious D. Not really, because musically they're a lot better than Tenacious D, but same vibe, you know. Now my video camera's about to die, so I better be quick. Next is the Simpsons movie. This is what introduced me to the Simpsons, because I watched the movie, played the game. I've never really watched The Simpsons that much. I prefer more modern day cartoons like Family Guy and South Park and stuff. I don't really know about the third generation of comedy cartoons like Adventure Time, all that stuff. I have 3 minutes. Next is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I already have it on Blu-ray. James Franco, really good movie. Next is the, Canada at War. Apparently I have 2 copies. Okay, next is Yu-Gi vs. Pegasus. Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't really care for Yu-Gi-Oh! That much anymore. My brother got it, so yeah. Next is Films of Fury. It's a little documentary series on the greatest martial arts stars of all time. I thought this was Fists of Fury, that's where I bought it. But then I reread it as a kid, and I'm like, oh, Films of Fury, I don't want to watch this. Next is Nick Cage classic, Bucket of Blood, still in the cellophane. Got it for $1 at Giant Tiger, but it has been repacked. This has been cut open, so. And then is The Missing with Tommy Lee Jones. Boring movie. Rush Hour 2, really good, but I can just watch it on Netflix. I don't really care for Blu-rays on comedy movies on Blu-rays. Next is Phantom Menace, the worst prequel. Next is the greatest hits of some dude, I don't know, piano guy. The Transformers The Ultimate Battle, don't really care for Transformers. I got it because the art looked cool. Finding Nemo, classic Pixar movie. Loved it. I don't really want to watch it anymore because Ellen DeGeneres is a bitch. So Next is the American Western 4 movies over 5 hours DVDs. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Rambo 3. Great movies. Love the Rambo series. Gold member, you know, not as good as the original, but it's okay. And then lastly is Harry Potter, The Goblet of Fire. One of my favorite movies. So thank you so much for watching and taking the time out of your day. I appreciate you so much. More videos are coming on the way. This has been the Mockbuster. Thank you so much and have a great day. God bless.